Hi, I am Hajee Mohammad from NBICT lab. In this video, I will show you an overview of how you can make a simple bridge like this in Blender. Blender is a 3D computer graphics software where you can make anything whatever you imagine. When you open Blender, you will find a cube like this. Scale it accordingly. You can scale up or down any object in Blender just by using the S key. It is really so much easy to scale an object in this software, unlike Photoshop and Illustrator. And surely you can make a duplicate of any object just by pressing Shift D. Creating loop cuts also so much easier to do, but you can do it in default object mode. Edit mode is the preferable mode for creating loop cuts. Ctrl R is the hotkey for creating loop cuts. After pressing Ctrl R, you just have to scroll the mouse wheel for increasing or decreasing the loop cuts. Loop cuts are essential for bending an object like this way. If you want to bend an object in edit mode in Blender, then you have to understand the proportional edit mode. O is the hotkey for switching in and out of proportional editing mode. I have almost forgot to tell you about the G key, which is dedicated to move an object in any axis you want. You can scale up an object not only just by using the S key, but also by using the E key in edit mode. Scaling up an object by using the E key is called extruding. Extruding will create new vertices from the selected source point, unlike S key. Interestingly, creating multiple similar objects is so much easier just by using the array modifier. You have to apply the array modifier for editing the E cylinder in edit mode. Here all the cylinders should not be equal in size, so we have to select the bottom faces of each cylinder and move them up to the bending part of the bridge. We have switched to face select mode from vertex select mode to do this. Now we have to use another modifier called mirror modifier for creating another row of poles on the other side of the bridge. You have to find out the mirror modifier object for creating mirror effect on the right side. Now it is time to think about the fringe of the face. Sometimes it becomes really hard to switch a correct view in the viewport for understanding the correct location of an object. You have to understand the perspective and orthographic view in this case. 5 from numpad is used for switching in orthographic view in Blender. But don't worry, you will be familiar with different views of viewport when you will use the software every day. We created the little poles of the fringe just like before orthographic view and perspective view. Both have 3 mostly used common views in Blender: the top view, the right view, and the front view. We are in the top orthographic view for positioning the new cylinder. Correct positioning is very important in any kind of 3D computer graphics artwork, so do it carefully, otherwise it will really look awkward even to a baby. We are making and positioning the first supportive pole of the fringe of our bridge. Now we'll use the array modifier just like before for creating more supportive poles of the fence. Choosing right axis and right distance of the duplicated array modifiers is really important. The count number of array modifier will guide you to create necessary numbers of duplicates. We have used the mirror modifier for 2 times again for completing the another fringe of the bridge top. How camera will deal with the artwork? Numpad O is the hotkey for enabling the camera view. The basic structure of our bridge is completed. We are going to set a plane just beneath the bridge. You can go easily to render view just by pressing Shift Z. Blender Render is the internal render engine of Blender, but this rendering machine can't make the graphics more realistic. For making our bridge more realistic, we are going to Cycles Render. Cycles Render is the new render engine of Blender. You can change the color of the objects by changing the material settings. We have changed both world color and the object's color. Another interesting point of Blender is you can change the lightings by changing the strength of the lamps. Rendering time varies according to the power and performance of your machine. choose the GPU rendering over the CPU rendering for better performance. You can export the artwork in any different file format, whatever you want. We have exported the image in PNG format after increasing the resolution and quality. We always suggest to save your artwork in the halfway in .blend format for avoiding any kind of loss. Blender is 100% free to use. Blender has a large community on the internet. NBICT Labs BCICT training program is the only CGI learning place in Bangladesh. Currently, we are teaching CGI with Blender at Hajee Mohammad Danesh Science and Technology University. Thank you so much for watching this video.